Good morning, movers, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy. This workout, we're focused all on glutes, and we're gonna do it using the rule of thirds. So basically what this means is we're gonna do an exercise in the vertical plane, one in the horizontal plane, and then one in the lateral or rotary plane. We're gonna do all of this in rep range today. We're gonna hit 4 sets of each exercise. The first set's gonna be our warm-up set, so we'll hit higher reps there, 15 reps, and then we'll drop down anywhere between 10 and 12 reps for the 3 working sets. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones that I'm using. Of course, lift within your abilities. I will use a bench and a barbell, but if you don't have those, don't worry, I'll show you modifications. All right, we'll start you with the warm-up and we'll end with a cool down. And don't forget, if you want more strength workouts like this in a structured weekly schedule, you can join our membership. Click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check it out in the description below. Okay, let's do this. Let's move daily. I'm gonna hit traditional strength on the watch. Let's just start in a hinged forward position. You can go on a bench or couch or chair. Knee is soft, and we're gonna do a little glute kickback here. Warming up the glutes today. All glutes, everything. You might hit a little bit of quad and hamstring, of course, because we are using the full leg, but I want you to think about your glutes. Each exercise is gonna be a glute focus, okay? Switch legs here. And I am gonna throw in a very fun, challenging way to do a fire hydrant. I've tried this already in the membership, and boy, did it ever make my glutes sing. So we're gonna try that here today as well. All right, very good. Let's go into some hip cars. Up and around, nice and slow. We're gonna do 4 each direction. Warming up your ball and socket here, but do it slow and controlled. Last one this direction. Now reverse. Knee comes up, bring it around. That's it. Last one on this side. Switch legs. One more this direction. Nice and big. Switch directions now. Last one here. Take it wide and a hand to toe tap right there. Good. Two more here. Now stay wide. We're gonna drop it into a really nice low lunge. One hand on the ground and big stretch up here. World's greatest stretch. We're gonna drop and sink toward the ground. Good. Switching legs and stretch. Switch again. Switch again. Very nice. Come to a kneeling position here. We're just gonna place that foot down, lean forward, just lengthening in through that inner thigh a bit here. Getting the legs prepped and ready to go. Switch sides and lean. Staying down low, camp out on the ground right here. Get both heels on the ground if you can. If you can't do this, you could always elevate the heels slightly or just stand and squat without staying down at the ground here. I'm pushing against those knees. All right, hands on the feet or shins and squat up and down. You've got 8 here. 2 more for me. And up. Good. Some front kicks. Last 2. And let's go into some heel digs right here. Sweep the ground. One more on each side. And there we go. Okay, there's your first set. We're doing 1 in the vertical, 1 in the horizontal, 1 in the lateral. Repeat 4 sets, and here we go. Let's start with that vertical plane, and we're gonna do 15 goblet squats. I'm gonna hold a 20-pound weight here, warming things up. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Think of splitting the floor with your feet. Okay, front snatch position here, and drop it low for 15. 15 of everything this first round. Five more here. Very good. And into our horizontal rather. I'm gonna come down onto the ground. I will go on my bench for the subsequent sets, but right now we're gonna do 15 glute thrusts. 1 foot is on a dumbbell, but you could put it on a little step or something elevated, or the ground if you don't have that. All right, push straight up. Let's go for 15 a leg. 2, good. This is a good way to warm up because once we get on the bench, it's gonna add all of our body weight. There's 10, you've got 5 more on this leg. All right, switching sides, 15 here. All the way up, all the way down. You're tapping the ground with your butt here. There's 10, 5 more for me. Okay, very good. And let's go into our lateral. We're gonna do a standing leg extension out to the side. If you had a cable, you could do a cable raise. I'm gonna hold an 8-pound dumbbell rested against my leg. We're gonna abduct out to the side. You've got 15 per side. Here we go, and up. Stationary, knee is soft. There's 5. 10. 15 and switch. You can also do this one lying down, which I will try as well. Here we go, up. It's a little harder that way. Last 3 for me. All right, excellent. Now our 3 working sets, 10 to 12 reps of everything, whatever suits you. I'm gonna go with my 35-pound dumbbell for the goblet. You could hold 2 dumbbells up on your shoulders if you don't have one heavier one. All right, 12 reps for me. Here we go. And there's our 12. Good. Whew. Going into the single leg glute thrust. I'll do this on the bench for 12. I'm gonna grab a 12-pound dumbbell. You can do this on the floor if you don't have something to elevate yourself off of. I'm putting that dumbbell right in my groin area. All right, feet under the knees. Other leg is up, and 12 per side. Up to tabletop. 2, that's it. 3. I'm keeping my chin close to my chest, not letting my head flop back on the bench. You can, of course, rest it on the ground if you're on the ground. 2 more here. Whoa, that was fire. Switch sides. All right, 12, tabletop, little pause at the top. Last one here. Okay, very nice. Get yourself out of that, and let's go into our leg raise, abduction. I'm gonna lie on the ground, back with my 8-pound. This can be done standing like I did it initially, or on the ground. Dumbbell on the leg, 12 here. A little slower on the down there. I'm using this 8-pound dumbbell, switch sides. All right, and work. Two more for me. All right, very nice. Yeah, I'll definitely go up in weight amount next time. Round 3. Okay, I'm gonna go up to my 40-pound for the goblet. You can, however you can get it up there safely. Engage the core. Shoulders back, back is tall. Drop for 12. There's my 12. Perfect. Felt good. Back to the single leg glute thrust. I'll stick with the 12 pounds. That was adequate for me. Now, on the ground, if you can elevate that foot, try to do that. If you're on a bench, this is gonna get you nice and low. We really wanna dip as low as we can, drive to tabletop without arching the back. Here we go. Low, up, low. 2, 12 a leg. And that's 12 on that side. Oh, that is not nothing. 12 on this leg, up. Dip low. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through. 3 more for me. Whew. Fire, fire. All right, I think I'm gonna grab my 10 pounds for the abduction. Straight leg abduction, again, you can stand, you can lie down. This was slightly more challenging, so I'll stick with this. 10 pounds on the leg, just resting it there, and up for 12. Up, slow, 2, slow. Two more for me. And switch. All right, here we go.
Listen to the midnight radio.
4 more here. Doing well.
Listen to the midnight radio.
Very good. All right. That one's kind of easy, but don't worry. I've got the next rotary one is just on fire. It's so nuts. Quick sip before round 4. Gotta pace ourselves, you know? I know what's coming. That's the problem. Okay. Sticking with my 40. You've got 12, or between 10 and 12. Nice and tall, and drop here. Good. Here's my 12. Into the single leg glute thrust. Back to my 12 pounds. I think I'm gonna do my other leg first. See if it's less painful that way. Let's see. Here we go for 12. Up to tabletop. Three more for me on this side. Oh, switching legs and work. Up. Four more here. Oh, that side just must be weaker because that was hard. Okay, finishing off this circuit. I'm gonna stick with a 12, I think, here. We'll see how that feels. Here we go, up, slow. Very good. Switching sides. Last 12 here. Up. Four more here. go. Woo, okay, great start, folks. Now, we're gonna do this fire hydrant move. I learned this from Brett Contreras. He's known as the glute guy. I'm gonna grab an extra mat, but you can use a pad. This is tremendous. I'm just gonna show you so you're ready to do it when we come to it next round. You can try this with me here. You're gonna kneel on that extra pad. One hand is back to the diagonal, and then you're gonna sit back and down. Push up and hit a fire hydrant. So we sit back and down, fire hydrant, back and down, fire hydrant. We're gonna do 15 aside every time because we need that amount of volume. You could also just do a fire hydrant regular or a clamshell if you don't like that new move. An advanced clamshell here to make it feel like work. We'll start with step ups. If you don't have something to step up on, go ahead and sit here and give me sit squats instead. Of course, I'm gonna do per side, so you're gonna have to double it if you're doing that exercise. Starting with 15 of everything, and I'm gonna start with no weights to warm everything up. All right, 15 per leg, here we go. So step up and go. I'm not gonna rest in between when I don't have weight. I'm just gonna keep it fluid, but if you have to rest in between, feel free. Just stop when I stop then because you won't get as many reps in. We've got 5 more on this leg.
Now it's quite clear you're out for display. Must say I like the way you love me, but
All right, that warmed things up. Switching sides, 15 on the other leg, or you're hitting that sit squat still.
and you hurt me before. Nothing you can say or do will heal the pain in my soul. Chasing after good girls, you lost this one.
I've got 5 more, there's 10. Hiya. Okay, let's move into this fire hydrant. So we're sitting back to the diagonal, up to the fire, 15 a leg, hand down to the diagonal, or do a regular fire hydrant. Here we go. You sit down, fire, and 2, up, 3.
Looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells.
5 more for me. That's 10. 5.
Baby, I'm not turning around. Baby, I'm not turning around.
15. Whew. All right, switching sides. I'll show you a front view here. Hand back to the diagonal. And we sit and fire 2. There's 10, 5 more for me. Feeling that burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my Lanta. See, that's fire, isn't it? Okay, we did the vertical. This was the rotary or lateral. Going into our glute thrust for the horizontal. I've got the 50-pound dumbbell, and I'm gonna keep this high too because 50, even though it's my heaviest weight, does not max me out at 12 reps, or even 15, we're going for 20 here. Do what you can, rest the remainder of the time. Feet shoulder width. Here we go, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, good.
I'm not a victim of luck.
You're halfway, that's 10. If you don't have heavy enough weight, you gotta use volume or rep range to challenge the muscle toward fatigue. Last one for me. Very good. Carefully get out of that. Oh, I should have said, you can do that on the ground too, lying in that glute bridge position if you don't have a bench. Hopefully you figured that out. Okay, round 2, now 12 of everything, except for those. We're gonna stick with 12 on the bench here. I'm gonna hold 12 pounds, 12 reps. Here we go. And I'll rest in between this time. Or you're hitting that sit squat. Last for me, and switching sides. There's 8, I've got 4 more. Okay, nice work. Going into that fire hydrant, I'm just gonna take a quick sip here. Quick sip. All right, did you try this fire hydrant? It's so good. Burns so good. Okay, 15 aside, arm is back to the diagonal on that working leg. And then we sit back to the diagonal, up and fire. 2, 15 here. Five more. Last one for me. Whew. Okay, 10 wouldn't have been enough, 15 is good. Switching sides. He also said that you could go straight to the side instead of back to the diagonal, so pick what's best for your hip. Here we go. I've done this twice now, and I like the slight diagonal back. I find that it stretches the glute a bit more. Five more for me. Mercy in the middle of something. I don't know what, but that is work. Is it not? All right. Glute thrusts, 20 reps. I've got my 50. Little pause at the top, on the ground or on your bench. Feet are shoulder width apart and under the knees. And 1/1000 drop. 3. I want you really low as you can go, especially if you're on a bench. Now you're not arching the back at the top, you're tucking the pelvis under slightly, okay? Little tuck and squeeze. There's 10, you've got 10 more. Wonderful. Okay, round 3, but a quick sip first. Into the step ups again, or your sit squat. I'm gonna do 10 reps a side this time, but I'm gonna go up in my weight amount to 15s. That'll be quite a bit more challenging. 30 pounds in total versus 24 makes a difference. 10 aside for me, here we go. Try not to swing the dumbbells when you're stepping up. It's hard for me too. And switching sides. Here we go. Whew. It's good. Into your fire hydrant compilation. 15, we're sticking with that number here. Get ready. Okay, here we go. And 1. Five more for me. Wow. Yeah. Don't worry about your leg migrating. Mine does too. Okay, it's okay. That happens. You just gotta adjust halfway maybe. 15 on this leg and 1. I'm really trying to use my arms just as support, not to help me propel up. You got 5 more in this leg. I am feeling that. Wow, not nothing. Glute thrusts. Sticking with that 50. I should have set up my barbell, but then I would have had to switch the bench, and it's not quite heavy enough for me. Well, it's not even at all, but that's okay. I'm making other things more challenging so I can still get a good workout. But if I had my druthers, I'd be glute thrusting like 150 pounds. Easy, maybe more. Here we go. 1,000. The heaviest that I can make my barbell set up is 115 pounds, I think. Maybe 125. So, yes, but that's okay. We'll go for reps here, like I said, and we'll fatigue with other things that you can. Halfway. There's 20. Yeah, you have a lot left in the tank, you know, so there's your indicator. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this step up harder then. Quick water break before our 4th set. We're gonna hold 20s, sticking with 10 reps each. Shoulders back, nice and tall.
Small town, big crowd, and there you were in front of me. Small talk, big thoughts, all we wanted was to escape.
There's 10. Resting hands for a second. 10 on the other leg, or keep going if you can. Other side. And work. 10.
Baby, we're leaving midnight. It's time for a change, let's get out of here. We'll never look back, this is our time. We're leaving at midnight, leaving at midnight.
Here we go. Okay, very nice. Fire hydrant. I'll do it on the side again if you want to check out that form one more time. And here we go. Back and 15.
I love having you here with me. To dream big is no sin.
There's 5.
Yeah, we're free. This town's too small for dreams like this. Don't wanna settle down, don't wanna miss out on.
And 10. 5 more here.
Take my hand and follow me. Baby, we're leaving midnight. It's time for a change.
Woohoo! That's good. Switching arms, switching legs rather. Here we go. 15. There's 10 for me. I've got 5 more. Wow. Oh. Please tell me those are hard for you. Don't leave me hanging here, folks. I need validation. All right, last one here, glute thrust. And work low. 1,000 low.
You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mouth,
Halfway with 10.
escape your thoughts for a little while. But when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You
Last 5.
dancing in the crowd, you tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers' doors. So
There's my 20. Okay. One more circuit, folks. It won't be as long. Still 3 exercises. Check it out and join me back. Our horizontal hips are gonna hinge back. So we're horizontal there, driving the glutes forward. We're gonna do a single dumbbell RDL. So I really want you to bend the knees and hinge at the waist, okay? It's not a stiff leg deadlift where the knees stay soft. We are hitting that hinge pattern and bend. This shin stays perpendicular, so you don't want knees over toes. Single dumbbell, you've got 15 to start, and I'll start with my 35 pounds. Wide stance, shoulders back, and here we go. So you're slow, 2, 3, power 1, slow, 2, 3, 2, 3. There's 5. Again, I don't want you arching the back at the top. You're gonna tuck the pelvis under. Here's 7. Five more here. Last one here. Okay, very nice. Going into your vertical with a reverse lunge. No weights to start for me. 15 a leg, straight up and down, okay? Think about the glutes and try not to come to a full standing position. We're gonna keep a little softness in the knee to keep tension on that glutes. 15 a leg, and here we go. So you're low, 2, 3, see I'm not straightening, 4, good. We'll slow down when we have weights, 6, 7.
You are, I don't know what you've been through, why you got
5 more in this leg.
since you walked through the door. I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the
Okay, shake it out. That glute felt it. Switching sides. Here we go, 15.
movie line? We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide what I see.
5 more here.
Deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. 7 you and only one is for real. You spin me around.
Okay, in and out squat jumps for our lateral. Feel free to use a mini band if you'd like. I'm gonna leave it off initially. Your narrow wide squat with a tap if you want low impact. I'm gonna do 30 in total. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's 10. And 20. And 30. Okay, little sip. We'll head into round 2. Going into 12 reps, between 10 and 12. I will hit 10 on the reverse lunges. Grabbing my 40,
Always seem to move me like
RDL, single dumbbell. Think about the glutes. Here we go.
behind. That sad tattoo you're trying to hide. I think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not, you don't deny.
4 more for me.
See the rest of you. 7 you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. 7 you and only.
Last here.
Can I trust your personality? 7
Very good. Hitting the reverse lunge. And like I said, I'm gonna do 10 a leg. Go right to my 20 pounds. I'll just rest. Wow. Heart rate is up there. I know I sometimes like to rush through things. I feel like I have energy, so I just want to go, go, go. But when you're lifting heavier, you do want that adequate break in between. That was quite a bit heavier. I wanna make sure I can do this with this weight amount for 10 reps. So a little extra time, 10 aside, holding 2 20s. Here we go. 10, 2,
A couple hundred miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive.
there's 10. Switching our legs.
Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive. So we can try to make it simple, try to talk about what's on our mind.
Holy Hannah. She was fierce. She was fierce. All right, I'm gonna do 20, but I'm gonna use the band this time. My in and out squat jumps. Above the knees, under the knees, or at the ankles is more challenging. 20 here when you're ready. Make sure the knees don't anterior rotate. You don't want a rotation here. Halfway. Going into set 3. This is work. Who wrote this program? Okay, we just rest. This is how we do it, Trace. Back to my 40, third set. And 12. Okay, I'll definitely go up on my last set, I think. Definitely, I think. You can't do that. You gotta definitely. 10 reps on the reverse lunge. I'll stick with 20s. That was tough. 10 a leg, stick your chest out. Switching sides. I'm taking a breather. Other side. 10 reps here. Tall. Whew. In and out. 20 with the band. 20 here. 1, 2.
I never listen, trying to prove it, just like the movies. I was
Halfway.
in a fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night.
Okay. Final set. Okay, quick sip before we move into this.
Nothing matters, stray around like nighttime almost.
I'm grabbing my 50.
In too deep, in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever.
Here we go.
Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. 'Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. 'Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. 'Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever.
Last for me. Oh, it was hard finish. Well, we're not finished, but it was a hard last one with the 50. Hiya. Lunges. Sticking with the 20, that is hard for me. So 10 aside, maybe 8 if I'm lucky. Here we go. There's 10, I'm taking a break. Feel free to hit it if you can. I need my heart rate down a bit. $151. Okay, other side. Now I just want this over with. Here we go. 10. In and out squats for the win. For the win. You can do it, girl. Okay. That reverse lunge is a bit of a different style there with the more rapid fire. I like it like that. You may not. You might like it a lot slower, but you can do it next time slow. Last 20. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm a bird, following the seasons.
Halfway, that's 10.
I'm different for a reason.
A 3, 2, 1 and done. You move daily. Get that thing off in your glutes using the rule of thirds. Fabulous. Okay, let me know if you like the workout in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Better yet, apply to the membership and join us for workouts just like this in our strength stream. I feel whipped. I feel whipped. That was tough. Okay, on your back, let's do a nice stretch here. I'm gonna put my foot on my bench. You can put it on a wall or just hover it in the air. We're gonna cross into that glute bridge position and gently press the knee away. You can come to the tiptoe on your bench and increase the depth of that stretch. We're just gonna hold that there and lengthen back through our glute. Ha ha. That was tremendous, was it not? Did you love the little fire hydrant? So good. Now, switch sides. If you're trying that for the first time,
I will tell you that you'll feel that tomorrow. I'm sure I'll feel it a little bit too. We did it in the membership. I think I did 20 reps per side, which I liked a little bit better because it brought you even more to that fatigue. That was right in the kisser for me for a few days after, and I loved it. I like that feeling, you know, when the muscles are like, whoo, you worked out, good job. Switch sides. Now, soreness is not an indicator that the workout has worked, right? It can just be that you did something a little bit different to activate more muscle fibers or keep more time under tension. So what we don't want is to be so sore that you can't show up again tomorrow. Switch legs here, a little hammy stretch. So be sure that when you are trying something new, you start off like gingerly, nice and easy. You ease your way in. I had a lady mention over in our Facebook group, like I had just posted Dr. Darren Candow's chat on creatine. Let's let those legs fall to one side, shoulders on the ground, and we're gonna look the opposite direction of our legs. Anyway, underneath in the comments, she wrote, help me, I'm 76. Should I take creatine? I haven't exercised, I think it said in 2 months, or haven't lifted weights. I'm obese, I don't move, I'm sedentary. Should I take creatine? And I just thought, no, that's like the last thing you want to lead with. Switch sides here. Like, let us not start with supplements. Let's start with a habit of just moving daily. And I understand where she's coming from. If creatine's going to help us get there faster, then we're like, bring it on. But that is not the thing that's going to help you start moving into a way of living. Like, people like us do things like this. We move daily. We go for walks. We train regularly. We, prioritize whole foods. We get our adequate sleep. We work with our stressors. So I think, when I saw that, it just kind of made me sad that she's 76 and wants to get healthy. Let's grab those knees, little circles on the back. And I understand that, but the way to go about it is not just taking a supplement, right? The way to go about that is looking at your environment and saying, okay, what can I change about all of this? Let's extend one leg and grab one knee. What can I change about all of this right now? And how can I do it in a way that's sustainable? And do I need support and help because my environment is not great? Maybe you live with someone who does not prioritize those things. And so having an online community is a way to go about that for you. Switching sides. Even joining our public Facebook group, it's called Move Daily Hustle. And we have, I think, almost 30,000 followers there. And every day there's something inspiring to look at and be reminded that, it's worth it to put in the effort, even though it's hard and life can throw you some really big curveballs at times. But it is worth it to care for the only body that you'll ever have, right? Okay, let's come up to seated. Nice and slow, might be a bit dizzy, so be careful. And grab those shoelaces. We're gonna push the hips forward, just stretching the quad a little bit here. Anyway, I wrote her back and just said, don't even worry about creatine. Let's just focus on starting to move daily and creating a habit around just going for a walk. Just start there. Set the bar lower. Sometimes we set the bar so high that we can't achieve it, and then we don't build self-efficacy. And self-efficacy, or this belief that change is possible, is one of the greatest predictors of exercise adherence. So if you want to stick with exercise, switch legs here, for the long haul, you've got to do things that are going to give you a home run, where you go, yeah, look at me go, I did it. And if you're here doing a workout like this, you've probably got that going already, because this was long and hard, right? Like, you stayed in the pocket to the end and you did hard things. So I'm probably preaching to the wrong choir here, but you know what I'm saying? It just makes me go, yeah, people like us do things like this, and we try to create it in a way that is sustainable for the long haul, and that is the key. So whatever your next adventure is, whatever you want to add in to optimize your health, just consider that. Start low, work your way up, and eventually you can optimize. But the basics need to be dialed in before we start to optimize, and that is the main point. All right, folks, thanks for joining. I won't keep you longer. Go move daily. Join the membership if you want more workouts like this.